Hi guys, I'm Jesseline and this is a video over the distance formula. So like when you have 2 points, 2 coordinate points, and you need to find the distance, and it's not like a straight shot, it's not like on a graph where like that and it's a straight shot and you can just count the units. So if it's not like that, but if it's like this, that's a little harder. You could, if you learn to do it, you could make a right triangle and use Pythagorean theorem. But it's actually just easier to use the distance formula. And so the distance formula is distance equals the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. And remember, y2 and y1 just mean the second y coordinate or the first y coordinate. It actually doesn't matter what order you subtract them in as long as you're pulling from the same coordinate. Like you're pulling the x coordinate from the first one and the y coordinate from the first one. You can't pull from both. Okay, so for example, -2, 0, and 0, 5. If I wanted to know the distance between these 2 points, I would just plug it into this formula. And so it would be the difference between the x coordinates. So the difference between the x coordinates, 0 minus -2. Again, I could do -2 minus 0 as long as I pulled from this coordinate first. Usually I do that, but I'm just following gotta add our addition, and then since I pulled from the 0 here, I do 5 minus 0, and then both of those are squared. So square root 0 minus -2 is a +2. 2 squared is 4. 5 minus 0 is 5. 5 squared is 25. And then 4 plus 25 is just the square root of 29. And so you would just leave it in that. If you want to simplify it, you can. But we would just leave it in that form, square root of 29. This one's actually already simplified. You can't simplify square root of 29 anymore. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's do -1, 4 and 2, 7. So find the difference in the x's, 2 minus -1, and square it. The difference in the y's and square it. Again, remember, if I did 2 minus -1, that means that 7 has to come first in the y coordinates. I could have also done -1 minus 2 and then 4 minus 7. As long as I'm pulling from the same point first, you'll get the same answer. So 2 minus -1 is 3. 3 squared is 9. 7 minus 4 is 3. 3 squared is 9. So 9 plus 9, we get the square root of 18. Now I can simplify the square root. What you do is you look for perfect squares as a factor. So 9's a perfect square. So I'm going to take the square root. This is not a lesson on how to simplify square roots. Go watch that video. So square root of 9 is 3. So 3 square root of 2, because 2 is left in there. So simplify it, 3 square root of 2 or square root of 18, depending on what your teacher would want. And that is how you use the distance formula. Thank you for watching. Bye.